So before leaving for Aswan, we decided to visit one last place in Luxor. And since the Luxor Temple was near our hotel, we decided to go there and have a fun trip to the history of Luxor Temple. And we also had a plan to visit Luxor Temple from the beginning, but we couldn't do that during our time in Karnak Temple as my sister got injured. So today is the time we visit it finally. Luxor Temple, also known as the Ipet Recit or the Southern Sanctuary, is one of the most architecturally beautiful structures I have visited in Egypt, and I found a lot of similarities with it with the Karnak Temple. So there was a chamber of Ramses III in this Luxor Temple, and by the way, the architectural design and other hieroglyphics on the walls and pillars were really impressive. And I keep saying this in all the videos, but I actually am really impressed with these architectural designs of Egyptians at that time. And who is not? Everyone is really surprised by the fact that ancient Egyptians were so good at architectural designs. In the Karnak Temple video, I already said that Luxor used to be the capital city of Egypt at one point. So that's why the Luxor Temple was also a holy place like the Karnak Temple where they used to do worship, and also it was the home place of kings like Ramses III and other great pharaohs. Also, in a part of the Luxor Temple, there's a mosque. It's said that it used to be a church, but it was later converted into a mosque. So a significant difference between the Luxor Temple and the Karnak Temple is that the Karnak Temple is much older than the Luxor Temple, and the Luxor Temple was more of a living place for the leaders of Egypt at that time, but the Karnak Temple focused more on their beliefs on their pharaohs and gods. Luxor is known to be one of the best open-air museums in Egypt and also in the whole world. So it has been nicknamed by the name the City of 100 Doors, one of the most historical and mysterious cities of the ancient times. And the Luxor Temple is no exception. Just like the other tourist spots, Luxor Temple was also really crowded at that time, especially at the afternoon since the heat of the sun is low, because there's a lot to see here. So the next day we headed towards our Aswan trip. There are actually many ways to go to Aswan from Luxor. We can take a bus ride, we can go through train, but we actually chose to go through a private microbus. But also we had another option. We could get to a river cruise of 3 days to Aswan. In the middle we are going to be allowed to visit many places on road. But since we didn't have much time, we decided to take a private microbus as it was more comfortable than a bus. At the end, we spent some time in front of the shore of Nile River and got ready to say goodbye to Luxor.